Schambarger, and I think I met a lot of folks as they were checking in, or I may have talked to you on the phone, or Sue Ann Johnson, who's our outstanding secretary, may have spoken to some of you. We're very excited to have you here. I will be your host for today, so if you have questions along the way, or not sure about something, or wondering about a presentation or something like that, I will be here all day, and I can hopefully answer those questions for you or get you connected to someone who can answer them for you. On the back of your schedule is the contact information for all of your presenters. So in case you leave here today and you think, oh, what did Nadia tell me about the FAFSA and the promissory note, you can go ahead, reach out, call her, email her. Also, I don't know if you can see the back, David Dadiego is there, and he's actually filming today's presentations. He's hopefully only going to focus on what happens down here and not what happens out there, so you don't have to worry about the back of your hair and how fantastic you look or don't look. This way, in a couple weeks, we'll be able to put all the videos from today online, so in case you go home, you're like, oh, I don't remember this, I know it happened about halfway through, and you can go watch the video again. Or if you have a partner or another parent who wasn't here, able to be here today, they can also watch the videos, and they can make fun of your face and the back of your hair. And please ask lots of questions today. We have some presenters who are wicked psyched to talk to you today, and have lots of great information. Most of them have been here a really long time because they love UNE, and they love to talk about our programs. And please don't think that there's a bad question or a dumb question. What happens at parent orientation stays at parent orientation, okay? Because we're all really stressed. I get it, I'm a mom. I was talking to a parent who I know here. I have a teenager this year in high school, and it's really stressing me out, so I get it. So please don't be ashamed or nervous about any questions. We like to think we've heard most of them, but parents are always asking us new things that we don't know the answer to. We're happy to find out because it's important for us to know as well. And to keep it fast, I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Cynthia Forrest, who's our Vice President for Student Affairs.
Nice to meet you. It's great to have you join us today, and you're joining the UNE family. We talked about how many of you were at Experience UNE Days. Okay, so you may have seen and heard from me before, but we're going to emphasize a little bit different information today. But you know, it's just, this is a big journey, isn't it? It's a big transition. How many of you have sent one other child to college before this one? Okay, so look around. Those of you who want to look who the experienced ones are. For how many of you is this your very first? Okay, there's support in the room. And what about, how many people have been sent to? Anybody? 3? 4? 5? More than 5? Okay, we're in the small generation here, right? Well, the good news is that regardless of whether this is the first time or the second time, each child is so different, right? And what worked with child number 1, if you're the second, may not work with child number 2, right? And for those of you who are doing this for the very first time, it's hard to know what to expect, right? And part of it is you're separating from them and they're separating from you. Did you notice today when they were checking in or when you dropped them off, some people have been in Trailblazers, you know, they kind of wanted you to stay right near them? Did you notice that? No, they weren't looking at the parents. They were looking around at each other, checking each other out. But did anybody say, Mom or Dad, I want you to stay right there, but please don't say anything. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, right? And so that's that kind of push-pull of launching, hi, how are you? Welcome. Launching into adulthood, and yet in moments still feeling very much like the little bird in the nest. And you're working toward pushing them out, right? And for those of you who've done it before, do you have any, like a one-word piece of advice?
Advil.
Right. What else? Anybody else?
Turn off your phone.
Turn off your phone. Yeah, good. Anything else? Well, as you are with each other today, you know, you'll get a chance to talk. And so one of the things I want to do is ask you to turn to your neighbors and say hello quickly. because, you know, you're going to be together all day. So I've started something, right? But this is great because one of the things, good afternoon, welcome. One of the things that we want to encourage you to do is to talk during the day, and you're building your own community. Your sons and daughters, that's what we're working with them on, is building their connections at UNE. And we want you to feel that this is your home. And our schedule is really designed to give you a lot of information, have you meet a lot of people. And we're going to all celebrate together at the end in a reception, which will be fun. And it's another time, we'll have faculty and other staff, and also some other key leaders on campus. So we've got a great day planned. But I just wanted to highlight one thing. It's really important that if you are aware of anything going on in your kids' lives, your sons and daughters' lives, that you let me know, let us know if we can help you. So all the people you're going to be meeting today, you'll go home with an understanding of what they do and their contact information. Mine is right there. As the Vice President of Student Affairs, my job is to think about the total student experience and all the services that are important to help support them in their journey. And to be there if they have a situation that they're not sure of. We have in the residence halls, we have professional staff. We also have peer staff. And we know students rely on peers for a lot of good advice. And so the kind of range of services from disabilities to counseling to student academic success to our campus security. Angela handles the judicial system, and we consider all of those things a part of the learning environment orientation, student health, residence life, and probably career services. And so you're going to be getting an overview today of all of that. But I wanted to introduce one person who is really pays attention to the pulse, and that's Dr. John Langevin. And John is the dean of the assistant dean of student academic support or student support services. It's not just academic. He has the Student Academic Success Center, counseling, health services. And one of the things that he is a clinical psychologist, and he's the person that we rely on as an institution to help us think through when students are facing something that's challenging. And we really want to know if your sons or daughters are coming in with things that we need to know about. They need to share that if possible. And because we want to be ready and we want them to feel comfortable utilizing all the resources that are available to them. So John, do you want to say a quick?
First, welcome. I'm really the top shrink on campus, so that's kind of the role I play. Really briefly, I mean, just as Cynthia, I'll just reiterate what Cynthia was saying. Our goal is to try to help the transition be as smooth as possible, to really offer the kinds of services, whether it be student health services, our disability services, counseling services, or our Student Academic Success Center, to really kind of offer the services that are required to help your student be successful. And we're pretty good at that. We've got a great staff. You'll meet a number of them today. And I'll be around this evening at the sort of celebration at the end to answer any of your questions. But they kind of wanted to just put my face out here so you could see me. If there are any questions that come up for you today, or any kinds of issues that you know your son or daughter are going to be bringing to UNE, it would be helpful if we know that information, and we might help kind of get them to the services that they need before they have any kind of difficulty. And that's really what we're about. Okay, so I will see you this evening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, I want to do a quick review too, because we have geographic diversity in our room. How many people are from Maine? All right, welcome Mainers. How many people are from New Hampshire? Okay. Massachusetts. Vermont. Any Vermonters? We got Vermont's. Oh, there we go. We had some Vermonters on. What about Rhode Island? Oh, there we go, excellent. So you can look around and kind of think, maybe there's carpooling opportunity. And let's see, New Jersey, good, welcome. New York, anybody from New York in this group? Pennsylvania? Okay, let's see, did I forget any? Connecticut? Connecticut, yeah, I forgot Connecticut. Okay, any other states that I didn't?
Ohio.
Ohio, good, excellent. Welcome. Any other states? We've had people from Minnesota. You know, sometimes we get, in the August orientation, we get people from California. And so there's a lot of diversity of regions. In fact, your sons and daughters may decide, oh, my friend lives in Hawaii, I may want to go visit. So just be prepared for those road trips. But I want you to know that you have really, you and your sons and daughters have selected a place that is committed to our students. Our mission indicates that we're student-centered, that we're interdisciplinary, we work across boundaries, because at the heart of the enterprise is their growth and development. Now, I'm going to talk to your sons and daughters in just a few minutes, but the thing I'm going to tell them is that they've got to invest. They've got to invest their time, they've got to invest their talents, and you're making a big investment as a family, and we know that. And we're conscious of how precious this experience is for them, and we offer to you our partnership. And we encourage them to take advantage of the international opportunities that are here. So you've heard me probably say this before, Spain for the price of Maine, and one parent came up with from the Saco to Morocco. And then we just signed a new agreement with the university outside of Paris. So our students are have great opportunities. One of the other things I wanted to stress is that if they don't or can't for some reason spend a semester, then there's an opportunity for courses that have a travel component, like a lab. So they go to Dominica, they go to Belize, they go to Panama, London, Peru, you know, and I've had a lot of parents say, sign me up, what am I doing at home, right? But I think it's the whole idea that we have looked at this experience and this place. We use our environment too for research, and we have a robust undergraduate student research opportunities. Our students are leaving here with peer-reviewed publications. Graduate students don't often have a chance to do that. So you'll meet our faculty tonight, a lot of them are a representative group, and you'll see why, because they really care about the students. I ran into a faculty member today who's doing research. He said, I have 8 students working with me this summer. So that's the kind of commitment that you get at the University of New England. Our president is someone who cares deeply about students and the student experience. And our provost and our deans are just wonderful people, and you'll be able to meet a number of them, I think, tonight. And you probably, for those who visited with us before, you've met them because they've been involved. But I want you to know that at the heart of the enterprise, it's about people and our relationship. And anytime you need anything or don't know where to start, just feel free to call our office. And so my number's in there, and we'll be there to help you, and also be there. I'm by the fish tank into Cary Hall as you come in. So we're right there at the heart of the enterprise, and we have wonderful teams of staff who are here to partner with you. Thank you, and we'll see you later this evening.